Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's the 7th day of the Chakra Challenge, the last day, and I'm excited that you have made it this far, my friend. So you've been on a journey for the last 7 days, working on healing your chakras, learning valuable tools and aspects of the chakras that link to emotions, personality types, frequencies, the physical and emotional health and well-being. And I hope that you enjoyed your time with Marge and I, and we're so grateful for everyone who's participated. Today we're going to be talking, hi Nikki, today we're going to be talking about the crown chakra, the 7th chakra. And this chakra is connected to the physical body through the top of the head, but it's actually not part of the physical body like the other chakras that actually come into the physical body. They're in this area. It actually sits up above the head. And the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, is a gateway to our higher spiritual energy. Good morning, ladies. And it allows us to pull in the universal energy, the energy from the cosmos, down into the crown. And then if there are no blocks, if the crown is working properly and the other chakras are open and receptive, then we actually get to bring all of that universal energy down through the chakras, which give us health and vitality and offer balance for us. So the crown chakra is very important as a gateway to the upper chakras and to our spiritual self, to our higher self. And one of the things that you will see happen if the crown chakra is not functioning properly is people often feel very cut off from their spirit. They'll feel a pessimism or negativity towards spirit or spiritual matters. They could often suffer from headaches or depression, dizziness, anything in the head area that often is linked to some kind of block or imbalance in the crown chakra. So we want that crown chakra to be open and flowing, because that allows us to not only channel in all that wonderful universal energy that's such a high frequency that just allows us to stay connected and positive and be able to just feel the higher experience here in our human life, but it also allows us to have a very clear, open mind and to have great health. So what would be a tool for restoration for the crown chakra? Well, today we're going to talk about food. Food is a healing tool. Food is very important to our body, and I think I talked earlier in the week about low resonating food, low frequency foods, things like processed foods, sugary foods, dense foods, even animal products. Not that they're not necessary on some level for our body or our body can't utilize them, but they carry a lower frequency than fruits and vegetables or fresh foods, things that have been prepared with love, even meals that have been prepared with love and that have been cooked by somebody who just loves what they're doing. They're going to have a higher frequency than some processed food off the shelf or that's been frozen. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about different foods that can help support your crown chakra. The crown chakra, as well as the brow chakra, which Marge talked about yesterday, oftentimes actually getting those frequencies to a higher level means fasting, if you can believe that. A lot of times fasting or just giving your body a break, even with a meal or two, just kind of allowing your body to sit and rest and just making sure you're getting a lot of water, will actually help bring up the frequencies of those upper chakras. But sometimes that's not feasible for everybody. Or what if you're just looking at what can I do on a day-to-day basis to support my crown chakra energy? So one thing you can do is you can actually give yourself a little fasting break, even if it's just a meal here and there. I do this quite frequently to just help support my body energy. But other things that I do on a regular basis would be partaking of fresh fruits and vegetables. Anything that's going to be a purple color is going to resonate with this higher chakra, because this chakra is actually associated, the crown chakra, with white energy, with white light, but it also is sometimes pictured as a deep purple. So things like grapes, plums, even like those dark purple cherries are very good to help here. I love to do any kind of green food. So one of the things that I do on a daily basis is I have a greens drink like this, and it's just green powder, and people think ick, but it's super, super good actually, and you get accustomed to it. This is one of my favorite, and I often just take something like this that's just water, just have water in there, that's it. And I'll just put a couple of scoops in a smoothie, or even if I don't have time to make a smoothie, because if I have a smoothie, then I get all that fresh fruit as well, which is wonderful. And I just stir that up, and I just usually drink that in the morning as I'm getting my kiddos off to school, or sometimes I take it in on my first client calls, and I just drink that. And that actually helps clean and detoxify your body, but it also helps bring your energy up to a higher frequency. So I'll just sip on that throughout my morning. So that's a really good option for you if you don't want to do a full off, just, you know, skipping a meal here and there. Juice cleanses are wonderful. I don't believe in doing them for a long period of time, but you certainly could do them for a day or even an evening, and then go all night, and then get up and drink, you know, something very healthy like a juice or a smoothie in the morning, and just get your system going. And that helps just rid the physical body of any impurities. So if you've ever studied intuition, or you've ever listened to New Thought teachers, spiritual teachers talk about how do you get your intuition developed more, or how do you hear your spiritual voice or your spiritual guides more, or how do you get in touch with your own intuitive abilities, they often recommend eating healthier, eating high vibrational foods. And that's always going to be things like fresh fruits and vegetables, raw foods, things that are prepared with love, things that are easy for our body to digest and assimilate, pesticide free, chemical free, as much as possible. And I understand that not everybody has access to organic foods or to locally grown foods, or not everybody can afford to eat that way. However, there are a lot of ways that you can just still adopt raw foods or fresh foods or healthy things into your diet to support your energy and your frequency. So when you do this, then that allows your crown chakra to open up more. You're in touch with your spiritual self. You are able to hear your guides and your spiritual voice at a much greater level. You feel better, and then you're connected in at all times, and you're bringing all that beautiful energy down through that top chakra, through all of the chakras, through the body system, and you're flowing at your optimal level of happiness and energy and vitality. Okay, so look for an email to go out a little bit later today with the recap page. People have been asking me about that. The recap page is going to go out a little bit later this afternoon. So for those of you that missed a day or two, or you joined the challenge late, you can still get onto that recap page and go through all of those lessons, those tools for restoration. Write those down. You can apply the tools of restoration. We give you 7 tools. They apply to each one of the chakras. There's just a different tool type for each chakra. In terms of foods, there's different foods that would resonate with each chakra, or there's different sounds that resonate with each chakra. But the general principle applies to all of your chakras. Okay, we've had a really great time. Thank you so much for giving us your time and energy, and for being with us through this chakra challenge. I hope that you've noticed that your energy has changed. I know mine certainly has. I've seen a huge change and difference in my energies just over the last week of being here with you. And when we tie into things on a group level, we have the ability to lift everybody up with us. So I hope that you've been able to feel some of that. Let us know on our Journey Through Spirit page if you've experienced any shifts or changes in your energy, you've had any insights or different awareness that has come into play this week. We'd love to hear from you. Have a beautiful Sunday.